everyone, it's Jason. We're here at the AirTurn booth. We've been here all week so far. I'm here with Hugh Sung of AirTurn. AirTurn is an awesome product. If you don't have a foot pedal, really think about getting one. It works great with OnSong, works great with hundreds of other apps on the App Store. I just wanted Hugh to share a little bit about the product for those of you who might not be familiar with it.
Well, basically, you know, iPads have really revolutionized the way we think about sheet music. Now you can have your entire library, as you know, and one of the best things about OnSong is it makes it easy for musicians to carry every single piece they need to work with on an iPad. OnSong organizes your library. OnSong makes it easy to find any piece instantly. But you still have the issue sometimes, especially if you're working on songs that are longer, or if you need to blow up the font, you need to see more than one screen at a time, more than one page at a time, if you will. Or if you're working with a lot of different songs in a worship setting or in a set list, you want to go from song to song. You don't want to be wasting time hunting and pecking for that song or whatever. What we've developed is a hands-free wireless page-turning pedal. A really simple idea. So if you're an instrumentalist, you're playing with both hands, you know, instead of swiping the screen to scroll the music up or to turn the pages, you just hit a pedal, a wireless pedal, and that'll advance the page for you. So you can keep your So the nice thing about it is that people can watch you play, you can concentrate on music, and nobody knows you're turning pages.
Right, exactly.
You know?
That's what we hear a lot, is people come up after the show and say, how are you doing all that? How are you remembering all your music? Well, we have an iPad, we have the wireless foot pedal, so you don't need to memorize everything, and it works with hundreds of apps on the App Store. So whether you're doing guitar amp modeling and effects processing, or chord charts, or whatever you're doing with your iPad, AirTurn works with that.
Yeah, but see, what's really cool though, I mean, Jason, you've really kind of amped up what an AirTurn is. I mean, we started off as basically a hands-free page turner, which is pretty cool. But Jason and his, you know, he's really put a lot of imagination. I mean, if you take a look at the upper left-hand corner, and up in the corner, you'll see a little icon for the AirTurn. Tap on that, and you can program your pedals to do a whole lot more than just turn pages. And we really appreciate that, because now that's what we've been dreaming about. Page turns are just the beginning. Now you can assign your pedals to do a whole lot more, like transpose the music, move to the next song, toggle a backing track, change the lighting. I mean, so many functions that you can assign to turn your pedals into really a multi-effects controller. So OnSong is not just for reading music, but really for leading your congregation, your audience, your listeners, your performers. So many things you can do with OnSong and with AirTurn, and again, it's one of those things where it's seamless because it's hands-free. Nobody has to see the distraction of you controlling what needs to be done. It's wonderful, and we love the imagination that Jason brings in OnSong to applying the AirTurns to give that hands-free control. It's really cool.
Thanks, Hugh. And there's a lot of awesome new products that have just come out. I've been playing with one all show. We're here at the AirTurn booth. There's a new one called the AirTurn Tap.
Yeah, very cool.
Why don't you talk a little bit about that, Hugh?
Absolutely. So, you know, most of our focus, I'm a pianist, and we've been focusing on the guitar market. So, you know, we've got two hands playing, or for pianists, I've got both two hands on the keyboard, and you usually have your feet free, right? You're standing up, at least one foot is free, or even if you're sitting down, you have 1 foot free to go ahead and push some pedals. Now, what's interesting is that we had a whole bunch of drummers come up to us, and they said, you know, we love the idea. The problem is both hands and both feet are busy for drummers. We'd love to be able to do what you do with the AirTurn, but give us something that we can work with. So we kind of thought about this a little bit, and then we came up with the AirTurn Tap. It's basically the same thing as the AirTurn pedals, but now instead of using your feet, use your drumstick to control your page turns or control any of the other functions within OnSong, just with a tap on these membranes. So it's not a pedal, but it's a new membrane piezo switch technology. So you can even use your fingers to control the tap. It's a silent switch, really cool, forwards and backwards, or any of the other functions you can control. So if you're a drummer, really easy just to whack this over. You can mount this on a hi-hat or a mic stand, So it comes with a complete mounting solution. It's great for drummers, and we've got a great response. So this is another example. I think one of the coolest things about being a small company and working with another small company is that when customers ask us for something, we take those suggestions really seriously. Like, cool, thank you for letting us know what you want. But what can we make to make your life better? I know, Jason, you're doing this constantly by adding new features and improving OnSong so much, and we're doing the same thing by adding new products the way that you need us to make them for you. So please keep those suggestions coming. We love them.
And another new product that's also pretty new is the Manos universal mount. So a lot of you might be upgrading to an iPad Air or an iPad Mini, or maybe you use your smartphone. This is a great mount that goes on any mic stand, and it's very secure. We have one right here running an iPad Mini.
What's really cool about so here's a question I asked for a lot of folks who are owning tablets. Now, in the beginning, there was iPad. That was the only tablet around, and it was kind of easy because it was so popular. So all these manufacturers made these mounts that were custom built for the iPad. Skip forward a couple years, of course, all of these other manufacturers come into the fray, and even Apple itself has been designing all different sizes and shapes and thicknesses, and suddenly it becomes a manufacturing nightmare. How do you design a holder to turn your tablet into a music stand, but still be able to fit it? So the classic solution has been to kind of form fit a holder to the tablet. You get the dimensions of the tablet and get something that'll wrap around it. That's okay if you've got the tablet itself, but what if you are using a cover, like an OtterBox or a Griffin Survivor? Those covers have different thicknesses, so it's a real headache. We've been dreaming about a universal tablet mount for the longest time, and we wanted to make it elegant, cool, easy to use, and just able to hold something simply, coolly, but also in a design that just makes a lot of sense. We've seen a lot of mounts that use dials and switches and springs, and it gets really confusing. The Manos mount, as you can tell by the name, the Manos stands for hands. We designed the Manos mount after the world's perfect holder, the human hand. So you've got these thumbs in back, fingers in front, two arms to hold the mount, and so that gives us the ability to hold your mount securely, whether in portrait mode, landscape mode. This can accommodate smartphones to tablets up to 8.25 inches wide. And look at the play that you get on the fingers here. It's a lot of distance that you can get, so that means you can put it in any case. We've had iPad, we really designed it with the iPad inside of an OtterBox in mind. So you can keep it in your case, you don't need to take it out of the case. Very flexible, very simple, and the market reaction has been tremendous. We're getting so much requests and a lot of demand for this. So really, this is it. If you've got an iPad, you've got an Android, you've got a Windows Surface tablet, this is your holder. This will turn your tablet or your computer into a music stand.
And we'll be carrying this soon, or you can go to airturn.com and order one if you'd like as well. So, Hugh, it's been awesome. It's been an awesome show. I always love hanging out with you. Thanks a lot.
We love having you guys too. I mean, your app is really our frontline app. That's the first app we show a lot of folks because it does everything. It's really amazing. Thank you so much for making such an amazing app.
Right. So, we're having fun here at NAMM. Glad that you're joining us. We hope you enjoy what we're bringing to you as video for your viewing pleasure. And you're going to probably want to cut that part out. Anyway,
string it along, string it along.
Stay tuned for more video tutorials and product reviews. If you have any other questions, feel free to email us at support@onsongapp.com. Thanks guys, see ya.